Yo, what is going on with y'all? It's your boy Hokey for back again on another video. And as you see by the title, today I'm going to be going over a full content strategy for a music producer trying to grow a company, trying to grow a brand, trying to grow their personal brand, trying to start a mentorship, trying to sell sound kits, whatever it may be. Here's the perfect personal brand development strategy and guide. Which will indirectly and directly make you more money if that's what you're trying to focus on. And this can literally be for anybody, not just music producers. So make sure you take notes. I'm gonna get straight into the video. I got a whole board planned out that I'm gonna go over, a super in-depth strategy. This is straight fucking sauce here. This is what I use to gain over, I think, 8,000 subscribers on YouTube, 20,000 followers on TikTok, and 10,000 followers on Instagram while not posting that much. I've never been like posting every day super consistently. I've just been able to make the best out of the content that I've posted, which has directly made me more money, gave me more traffic, more placements, and just help me out overall. More eyes seeing you equals all these things, just more volume and more eyes seeing you. Even if your offer or exactly what you're selling and your funnel's not that good, the more people who see you, the more sales you will get. It's a direct correlation. So I'm just gonna hop on my laptop right now and show you guys everything. Yo, what's going on? I'm currently at the computer right now. As you guys can see, I got the little thing that I was creating today planned out exactly for you guys because I feel like in my tutorials recently, if I'm just listening to me talking, it don't got a visual representation, it's gonna be a little bit hard to view. So let's just get right into it. So this is the 2025 content map. And essentially what this is going to be talking about is talking about TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, email marketing, and overall just content and what you should post, how you should post it, when you should post it, what the funnel should look like. So how often you'd post one compared to the other, what their purposes are, literally just everything. So this video is all you're going to need. I expect after this to be scrolling on my reels and just see a shit ton more producer posting content type of videos because I generally do not see enough of that at all right now. So no more yeah, let's get right into it. Right here, we got the platforms. We got Instagram, first one. Instagram for me is probably one of my most important ones. It's where you can post on stories, you have a community, you can message people. It's a really good platform. I'd say it's in between like YouTube and TikTok. TikTok is like short form, but like there's no real community on there. Instagram, there's like an actual sense of community. You got like your broadcast channel, the stories that people are always on. People are just always on Instagram. That's like the hub. Where people are just always on and not just for like quick dopamine like TikTok. People are genuinely just like on Instagram for like everything, right? So yeah, it's pretty much the same as TikTok. Obviously, it doesn't mean much right now, but I have a full TikTok in depth on examples on content you should post. Stuff you could post on here could be clips of YouTube videos. Usually, you want the videos around 30 seconds to a minute and 30 seconds. And what you want is you want sauce drop videos. You want videos that are dropping sauce and like giving people info and making them feel kind of like you're giving them value, which hopefully you are. So you guys could be dropping them sauce, right? Dropping them sauce, tips, hopefully in under a minute. You can also do longer form videos. Those don't do terribly. But personally, I just think like 30 seconds to a minute, 30 videos do better. And you can save the long videos for YouTube. 4 times a week is also the best for Instagram. If you could post 1 times a day, you're like amazing. But 4 times a day is kind of, I'd say, minimum that you should be posting if you're really trying to take this seriously. And then last thing is ManyChat on every video. ManyChat is essentially, let me show you guys. ManyChat is essentially a platform where you can do the DM me this and I'll send you this. And if you're trying to sell a sound kit and you're talking about a sound kit in your video, you can say, DM me the name of your sound kit company and I'll send you over this kit for free or something like that. And then it'll just automatically send them a DM when they comment that keyword. And that'll just bring in leads, that'll bring in sales, and that'll just help you actually transform those viewers into money and into customers and clients. And some of the examples for that is, let me just pull that up for you right now. Oop. Some examples for that is I can't actually show the videos fully, but for TikTok, there's slideshow posts, which I'm not going to get into right now. But it's kind of like this. You can do like late night trying to get rich in your high rise, where it's kind of him, little text over the screen showing his lifestyle and him in a high rise. This one, just him talking to the screen about the easiest way to make money right now. He's talking about drop shipping. If you're talking about producing, you can say easiest way to make beats right now and yap to the camera for a minute. And people love that. This guy over here, Brez, wait, where is he? So yeah, this guy right over here, Brez, you've probably seen this guy, rich as shit, young entrepreneur. That's all he does. This video is like 40 minutes long of him just yapping, right? And then this one's just kind of a music producer related one, where he's kind of like organizedly talking to the camera. He's not just yapping compared to this one. He's actually talking properly, giving points. Number one, you're going to want to do this. Number two, you're going to want to do this with like a big caption on the screen saying exactly what you're talking about, opposing to this where it's more of like a clickbaity type of thing. And bro, by the way, if I'm talking fast in this video, just allow it. When I get into something, I tend to just talk like mad quick. So yeah, I'm just going over this, but I'm leaking all the sauce in this shit. Like I made this full fucking diagram for you guys just for this video to go over everything. So I don't know what other fucking producers dropping sauce like this that'll actually help you guys. Not just another how to get placements video, but like genuinely how to grow a personal brand from someone who has. So yeah. Next thing I then we want to talk about is the goal of the video. So what are you trying to do with this video? What's the whole point of you posting it, right? You gotta know like you gotta know what you're doing it for, correct? So what you want to do is solidify community. This is super important because on Instagram, as I was saying before, has a very big community aspect, right? It's not just uploading videos like TikTok and hoping people fuck with it. You're uploading videos, people are going to follow you, people are going to check your page. Your page has to have like aura, if you know what I mean, like you have posts up on there that people can look at. It's literally like the hub. And then from Instagram, you can send people to YouTube, your website, whatever it may be. But Instagram is the hub. Instagram is like the main thing that people will know you from. When someone wants to show you something, be like, yo, I know this producer, they're going to show you their Instagram. So yeah, solidifying community is like, I need to underline this bitch twice. Like this is super important. It brings a lot of awareness, which indirectly brings new sales or directly brings new sales. But yeah, let me scroll down right here. But yeah, you want to make them curious about your niche. That's another one of the goals. You don't want to talk too much to where people are like, oh, okay, that's what he does. I already know everything about this. I don't even really want to check him out. You got to get people to be like, oh, what the fuck? This guy's showing me this. What does he do? I want to know more about him. Like you got to get them curious. Like this motherfucker Brez over here, right? He'll post videos of his fucking $1 million car collection, right? And then you're obviously going to want to know what he does. Click the link in his bio. You're obviously going to go to his page, go to his YouTube, go to his TikTok, try finding out what he does. If in his first video he says, I do brand scaling, that you just don't really want to figure out that much about him. So kind of intrigue people and make them feel curious about you and just do something interesting in your videos that'll make people curious. This is also very important. This is luring them into the funnel, what I like to call it. It sounds pretty fucking crazy, but this is the funnel that I'm talking about right here. And I'll go over this a little bit later, but this is the funnel I'm talking about. This app's called Miro, by the way. Miro, super fire. But yeah, you want to lure them into the funnel. Most people will not buy anything off you from just seeing one video unless it's like a fucking dollar product or some shit. Most people won't buy anything from you after just seeing one video. They need to enter the funnel or have already been like binging your content and already know you. You want to be posting 1 time a day, or as I said before, 4 times a week. Between there is like a perfect sweet spot. Even I don't post that much, and I can only imagine if somebody did. They'd go fucking bananas. Now let's move on to YouTube. So YouTube is probably the platform that I would say maybe not deserves the most focus because Instagram is really important as well. But YouTube is so goated. Like YouTube is where people will literally watch one of your videos, and if the video is good, will purchase whatever you're selling straight from that video, bro. Because think about it, you're talking to this person for 20, 30, 40, however long minutes. They have to intentionally click on this video. This isn't them just scrolling and they happen to stumble upon and stop scrolling. They look at your thumbnail and start like they click on your video and continuously watch. They look at the thumbnail, look at what you're talking about, are interested in watching and watch it for an extended period of time. They prop up their phone and just sit there and watch you. That is like 10 times better than TikTok. I even tell everybody 10,000 views on a video on YouTube is worth like fucking 200, 300,000 views on Instagram, TikTok, maybe even more. Like it's super valuable. YouTube will never die. YouTube is goated. And the whole type of videos that's going viral and that people love right now is literally this type of video that I'm doing right now, bro. I follow this exact strategy myself. The raw type of uncut footage. It's literally me talking right now, showing you guys a dashboard, and the title is going to be in lowercase saying, here's how I grew to 100 fucking thousand followers and something just raw to catch people's attention. Like, oh, what the fuck? That's what Brez is doing. You can look at all these titles, bro. POV, you made $100,000 but still can't afford fucking gas or some shit. You can go to look at all those people. It'll be, I made $10,000 today, but I still feel like a scumbag. And it'll just be these retarded ass titles. And the whole video will be 40 minutes of them vlogging their lifestyle and their life, or a video of them like this on their computer talking, saying, here's exactly how I made 40 bands in 3 seconds at the age of fucking 9 years old. Here's exactly how I did it. And it'll just be a raw video, and people love that shit. I love it. I love watching it. It informs me. It helps me. So as I just said, raw videos, raw vlogs, unedited, no like filter. Like you're kind of just talking like straight up. You can swear, you can say whatever the fuck you want. Just kind of get the other and the viewer to know you and feel like they're talking to you, and you're not putting on this fucking Mr. Beast act, creating a whole set and doing all this shit. It's literally you talking to this person and teaching them like you're sitting beside them in class. Like it has to be super raw. You can use these Miro diagrams like I'm using right here. I really like them if you're trying to teach somebody something. Like you can zoom in as much and it'll be still super clear. That's what I like about it. Around 10 to 20 minutes. If you're doing a vlog, you can literally do 40 minutes. Drop as much sauce. This is fucking important, bro. You need to be dropping value if you want people to see. Like in this video, for example, I'm dropping you guys sauce. I'm dropping you guys value that I've learned, that I've been studying, and things that I'm doing. Like this dashboard right here, this strategy, I use myself, that I created, and I'm giving it to you guys for completely free right here on YouTube. So that's kind of what I mean by that. And then you kind of have a CTA at the end of the video. So if you're trying to sell a sound kit company, if you're trying to sell whatever it may be, you want to have a call to action at the end of the video. CTA stands for call to action, by the way. Have a link to your landing page in the description, which is the same as the CTA. Have a link to your Instagram so people can get funneled down and go to your Instagram. And then you're only posting 1 to 2 times a week, ideally. One time a week is still pretty good, but 1 to 2 times is like amazing if you can hopefully do that. And then give step-by-step tutorials on certain aspects of your niche. Once you kind of covered everything, like you've done if it's producing, how to make this type of beat, how to network, how to do this, you've kind of done everything already, then start answering questions. And then you can go back and redo those videos because obviously things change. And vlogs is something super sustainable. Vlogs you can literally do every day. You kind of have to have like somewhat of a lifestyle to do it. Maybe not a lifestyle with fucking Lambos, bad bitches, and all this shit. It can literally just be like, even me, bro. Like I'm just going to the studio, working, getting my shit done. I have a pretty nice home studio, just shit like that. And just like overall working, and people fuck with that. My fault. But yeah, some of the I'm tired, bro. It's 11:51. I got school tomorrow. But the goal of the YouTube videos are for the real viewers who are most likely to purchase. This is who they are for. They're for the viewers who really fuck with you, your actual like real fans and true fans. That's what long form content is. That's what long form content does. It brings in your real fans, your like real fans. It also creates true fans. So if there's someone who doesn't really know you that much, they're not too familiar with you, if you watch a 30-minute video of somebody, you're going to feel like you know them, and you're going to get to know them and give them value. This is like fucking important as shit. I need to fucking like, this is fucking huge, bro. You have to give people value. You can't like be bullshitting around and just like, you need to give people value. It's just as simple as that. I'm not even going to get into it too much. If you're going to be selling somebody something and pretending like you're going to teach them this or do this, you have to be actually helping them for free. TikTok is low-key bullshit. It's the same as IG, except here you have slideshows. Let me kind of show you the slideshows I'm talking about. Holy fuck, this thing's pissing me off, bro. Right here, look at slideshows. This is what a slideshow example would be. How to achieve more in 6 months than most do in 6 years. 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever. And you talk about it. And then in the description, say follow the Instagram. That should be 30% of your posts on TikTok. Just doing cool shit like that, using aesthetic pictures, whatever. Posting dumps of yourself, whatever. POV, 17-year-old Billboard producer, whatever it is. And then the same type of content I was talking about in the Instagram section. Lifestyle right here. Let me write this down for you guys so you guys can see this. But you got lifestyle. Holy fuck, my writing's cooked. You got lifestyle, you have Yap, and you have, how do I move down to this? And then over here you have, I'm just going to call it organize the app. Organize organized yap. Those are the three like type of videos I would talk about. They're all giving value. These are making them feel type of way. This is giving them sauce, and this is giving them some more sauce, just a more organized way. And the slideshows also are super important. I'm not gonna get into TikTok too much because as I said, it's pretty similar to Instagram. If anything, it's like less than that. All IG content will go on TikTok, and the best content from TikTok will go on IG. Only difference is slideshows are going to be on TikTok. You can't really post slideshows properly on Instagram yet. And you're going to have sauce and tips with text on the slideshows. TikTok is really good for showing off a lifestyle. You want to be showing off a lifestyle if you have one. Not even if you have one, just kind of showing off a lifestyle. You're going to a studio, show off the lifestyle of that. You're going to work at your home studio, go show off the lifestyle of that. You just made some bread or copped a whip, show off that lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? And then you also want to be funneling everyone to your Instagram or the YouTube. That's where people are going to be actually turning into sales. And you're going to be converting just like a normal person who just seen your video. They're going to turn into bread for you. And then they're going to be getting from that bread, they're also going to be getting value. It's not like they're just giving you their money for free. They're getting something in return that they're choosing to pay you for. And then if you go down right here, fucking hell. If you go down right here, you have Raw talking to the camera. That's also something I just talked about. And you want to be answering questions in the comments. Like this video right here, for example. You can just make these fucking everyday talking your hate comments, talking to comments, asking questions, whatever it may be. Just talking to the camera. And this would be around 1 time a day, ideally. TikTok you can post like 2 times a day, 3 times a day. I know people post like 4 times a day. But yeah, TikTok is just no one's really monitoring and looking at your page. People are generally just watching your videos. Instagram, people actually like, look at your page. Really, just as I'm recording this video, I just paused it to go check my notifications real quick, and I just made, I think that's 412 US. So Canadian, I think that's like 600. Some light, you know what I'm saying? Closing off the night. It's 12 o'clock right now, about to be the next day. Made fucking $600 in my currency right before I'm about to go to school and go to sleep today. So, bro, I'm telling you, that's the power of posting videos. That's the power of content. That's the power of all this shit I'm about to tell you. This isn't just some like made up bullshit. I'm sitting in my room, not even doing this shit myself. I am using this. I am doing this, and it is working. It is working for my students. It is working for me. It is working for my friends. It is working for producers. I know it's working for everybody, bro. Everyone who's actually putting in work to this. But yeah, where was I? Oh yeah. Now let's just move over to this part of the YouTube, and then we can move on to something I really want to talk about, which is this part right here and the part on the side. So what I want to talk about for TikTok is the whole point of it. So you want to make people curious. You want to lure them into your funnel. This is the exact same thing that I wrote for Instagram. So I'm not even going to get too much into that. Final part of this section right here is email. And a lot of people do not talk about how important email marketing is and how fire it is. These are some examples of some email marketing. The caption for this was like, want to make 25K a month in your sleep. Again, super raw, super personal. That whole wave of the fucking YouTube edited crazy videos is dead. People fuck with the personal one-on-one type of videos. People do not fuck with the crazy. People will watch Netflix and watch movies if they want that type of entertainment. A lot of people are on YouTube to learn stuff, and people enjoy learning things one-to-one, not when they're feeling like they're getting taught by fucking Andrew Tate and they're getting fucking like called a bitch the entire time, and it's just like a whole like show the entire time, rather than just speaking to someone one-on-one like a normal conversation type shit. But yeah, this is pretty much what it is. This is what kind of email looks like. I have my own email funnels, and I actually use ChatGPT for all my emails. I uploaded what I did actually, and this will give you guys all the sauce for emails you need to know. What I did for emails is I uploaded these email templates, told it everything about me, told it what I'm using the emails for, who I am, everything. And now I said, using all this information, in the future, I'm going to be asking you to generate me emails. And now every time I ask it, make me 3 emails. It's fucking perfect. I copy them over. Boom, 3 more emails done. And that's literally how you use ChatGPT to make money. Like that's literally how you use ChatGPT to make money. You want to keep them very raw and personal. Storytelling. Holy fuck. This is like storytelling is what you guys are going to need to do. Storytelling with a call to action. CTA's call to action, by the way. I'll write that down for y'all boys. Call to action. Yeah. CTA, fuck me. CTA is call to action. A call to action is pretty much like getting someone to buy something and being like, yo, if you want more sauce like this, go check that out. That's what the thing is. Moderate length. You don't want it too long. You don't want too much reading. You only want call to action on like 80%. You don't want every single one. And for a call to action, you could just do something like this. Where are the examples? Like something like this. You could just do something like this where you're talking about something totally different, blah, 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 talking about all this. And then if you want to see how it works, I've got this, and then the link to it. Same with over here. They're talking about a problem. And then if you want to change this, I got this. Boom, link. And that's kind of what a call to action is. It's a very good spot to sell launches on random days, whatever it is. Just send out emails, give people sauce, and just help them out and grow a better community and become close with somebody. You want to be like attacking them from every aspect, like on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, fucking email. They check their email, they can't get away from you. That's how people genuinely get to know you and want to buy something off you, right? Yeah, it's dropping a lot of sauce is gonna help people out a lot and really make them want to fuck with you and make them want to buy something off you. But yeah, email super fire. You can collect people. I personally use ConvertKit. Here, let me type it out for you guys. ConvertKit. That's the name of what I use for email marketing. This shit right here. It's super goated. It's really fire. I really enjoy it. I also use it for some of my clients for my agency. When I do email marketing for them, I love it. I recommend it a lot. You can collect emails from people on your landing page, in your description of your videos, from your social medias, whatever it may be. Collecting emails is super important. Even if you're not selling anything right now, just send them sauce. Then when you do want to obviously sell something, you can introduce your call to action. But yeah, you want to be sending out one times a day for email, or like once every other day, I say is like perfect. I personally send out one times a day. You can do like one every other day, which I feel like will not be bad at all. I don't want to get this video too long. It's already been 20 minutes of the video. Next I want to talk about is story sequence, bro. Could be a whole nother video. I can't even lie. This is what you do when you want to post on your story on Instagram to sell somebody something. Instead of just posting one story with a bitch ass fucking link on the screen that you know nobody's gonna click, this is what you do instead. This is what I do. This is what fucking this motherfucker does, who's making 400 bands a month. This is what everybody does, bro. People who actually can utilize other people's like brains and just like, I don't know how to explain it, but just like use the way the mind works kind of to like do this shit properly rather than just throwing a link on the screen and being a lazy bitch. Story sequence. This is some shit that nobody I think has ever talked about or doesn't really talk about that much. It's 4 stories. 4 stories, right? Let me just write that down for y'all. Holy fuck, this is messy as shit. My fault. Holy shit. Let me just write 4 stories, right? It's calm. Nobody talks about this shit. You got your hook, right? You got your story, and you got your proof. Then you got your call to action. Your hook is just getting the viewer's attention. You're going to give a clickbait type of caption in the example here. If you're a producer who wants to make it a living, right? Engaging a picture in the background, and you use the same picture for all 4 of the stories. You want it to be an aesthetic type of picture, right? This is my setup right here. Pretty nice picture. Got a candle, got some chroma glass, I got the laptop, billboard plaque, whatever. Pretty aesthetic picture, right? Boom. Here's the example for that. Let me break that down. You got the hook. You got kind of just a little bit more text. If you're this, if this is you, head over to the next story. So I'm sending them over to the next story. Boom. We got the story. Give them a short story going from their pain point to their dream point. Look at your ideal customer. What do they not want? What is their pain? And what is their dream, right? As a producer, your pain is not making any money, being a poor producer, getting no placements, all that. Your dream, being a billboard producer, platinum producer, being able to make a living off your music, making music and making that your fucking life. That's everyone's dream. It can be about yourself, a friend, a student result. Make it short and intriguing and just like so it flows along, and then obviously send them to the next story. Right here, this is what I did. I chose to make this about one of my students, and this actually happened. Just yesterday, I helped one of my students make his first $1,000 off his music. Before this, he never made more than $100 off his music, and he's been producing for 3 years. No one ever gave him the right guidance. Now he's on track to do $5,300 his first month doing this. Proof for the next slide. Send people to the next slide. Gave him a quick little story, pretty brief, pretty like straight up, but it tells you a lot. There was a student who was never made more than $100, never had the right guidance. Now he's making $5,300 in his first month. which is insane. Then you send them over to the proof. Proof is pretty self-explanatory. You just give them student results or social proof. You can get them win screenshots or reviews on the community. This is to show them that it's real, and then send them to the next story. The example right here just says, don't believe me. And I have some wins for my mentorship. This is Easy Beats. He just passed $1,000 revenue from his music, his passion. What's next? He's going to that next 10K now. We got Taylor Carr who got on YTB Fat. We got Jacob Beats who got on with Nino Paid. We got somebody else who recommends one of the methods that I was talking about in my Discord to actually make bread. And he just said he made his first 6K in the month just off the DMs, which is kind of the method I was talking about. Can't even close too much of that. And then I said, here's just a handful of our students wins to prove you this isn't bullshit. Now, finally, sending them to the final story, the call to action. This is what brings it all together. You got all the stories, brings it all together. Make them feel FOMO. This is the call to action. This is what's going to be telling them to buy. You tell them if there are any discounts on. You say there are limited spots. You drop the CTA. You can reply whatever the keyword is to join, and you make them feel FOMO. Tell them there's only 10 slots left and actually only do 10 slots. Tell them the price is dropping, then drop the price, right? And then right here, you just have, this is your chance to join the Producer Portal Academy. There's 10 slots left. The price was $50. Like, look how dramatic this is. The price is $50. The deal will not last. Like, you got to make people feel FOMO, bro. If I was somebody who was interested in this offer, I would feel like I'm missing out. This is the perfect time. Don't miss out and wake up tomorrow with regret. FOMO. Businesses use this to sell this to you. Reply Portal, and I'll send you a DM with a link to join. The Reply Portal, I use something called ManyChat, which is fucking goated, and it'll automatically send them the link automatic. Boom. Just like that. And this story sequence right here, this thing right fucking here will generate you so much bread, bro. I promise you. This will be so good once you can kind of garner yourself some followers and people who are seeing your stuff. The final part, because I don't want to be yapping your guys' ear off for too long, is the content funnel. This is where people are going to be funneled from. Majority of people are going to see your TikTok, which you're posting 1 time a day on. Then from your TikTok, they're going to go to your Instagram. You're posting 1 time every other day on around. Then from your Instagram, they're going to go to YouTube. Then hopefully from your YouTube, they're going to go to a sale. Think about it. They saw a couple of videos of you on TikTok yapping about some random shit. Then they go to your Instagram, see your posts, see your stories, learn a little bit more about you. Then they go to YouTube and talk to you and listen you talk for 20 to 30 minutes. Then from there, they're ready. Your offer is good. The value you're offering is good. You've helped them out already. They have some money. You've targeted the right people. Now it's a sale. And this process just happens over and 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 over again. And that is how you make bread off content. This strategy right here is like, this shit is insane. This is exactly what you guys need to be doing and to be starting. But yeah, that kind of wraps it up. I genuinely hope you guys enjoyed the video. I put a lot of work into even just making the fucking Miro board. But yeah, I appreciate y'all a lot. Yeah, make sure you go check out the Instagram. Make sure you go check out Producer Portal, which is my placement academy where I teach producers everything I talked about in this video, but 10 times more in depth. If this video helped you, this 25-minute video, imagine what 20 plus hours of content can do for you and help you. Plus a community, plus free sound kits, plus weekly calls, plus one-on-one access to me. Go check it out right now. It's 50% off. I'm not even going to talk too much about it. You can go check out the landing page, see the results, and just let that speak for itself. Don't miss out on this shit, bro. This is the real deal. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Let me follow more videos like this. I'm going to actually be consistent on YouTube now. I know I'm saying that a couple times and then I'll stop posting. I'm actually on YouTube now properly. So yeah, make sure to go subscribe, like, comment, all that shit. Go follow the Instagram. At least go check the Producer Portal out. Even if you don't think you're going to buy it or anything like that, go check it out and just see the results that we actually have. And yeah, if everyone made it to the end, take a picture of you watching this video right now and throw it on your story. I'm going to be reposting everybody. But yeah, I'm going to see you on the next video.